Hello everyone and welcome to a small Christmas stream, guys. Merry Christmas to all of you and thank you for joining for roughly 2.5 hours of racing and fun, guys. We are on Le Mans Ultimate as usual and we're going to jump into a daily race, actually in 2 daily races today. We're gonna run the GT3s around a Fuji fix, and we're gonna run the GT3 around Bahrain fix, and then we're gonna go Hypercar at Spa fixed. That is the plan for tonight, for today. Thank you so much for joining, Pirate King and Snopes. Thank you for your subscription on the YouTube channel, much appreciated. So, since we didn't have any practice whatsoever, which is fine, trying to make sure to get around the Fuji Speedway in the free practice for once, maybe twice, so we know something about our fuel and virtual energy consumption. David Danegger for Weihnachten as well. It's Merry Christmas to everyone. Thank you for joining. Looking forward to a little bit of racing. I hope you do too. Right, for those 20-minute races, fuel should never be an issue. It is fixed setup anyway, so I'm just quickly double and triple checking I'm on the softs. They don't exist in the GT3, so easy. 100%, there we go. Just 4 minutes time anyway. Fuel ratio down. Perfect. And it's lights out and away we go, they say. Lights on. Yeah, really just a quick fuel check run. Then we go into quali and everything will be goody. How are you guys doing? Are you looking forward to Christmas, I hope? Jesus, that FFB is strong and that's BMW. Winter, thank you for your sub on the YouTube channel, welcome. Obviously you get the usual view. Do we have time for a full lap? I'm afraid we don't. Well, that's fine as well, you know. Just us really trying to get a sense for the car. Check what is the ABS set to. And reduce that a little. And also reduce DC a bit. I need to think twice now. After doing those hypercar races around Spa, where you have to be sort of gentle on the brakes, there's no ABS. Now back to the GT3s where you can like fully smash it, at least in the straight lines. Here you rather be careful. But it might as well be a good idea to go full send on the ABS. Wait till the car is stabilized and slowly easing off getting out of the ABS. I think there might be tactics for that. In the freezer, the tracks featured in the new dailies are Fuji, Bahrain, Spa, Monza. I forgot the other one. There was one more, I think. Heavily braking. So, our first practice lap is done. How much fuel did we use? Check. Right here. 2.17 liters. I don't even know what is the lap times that we're looking at. We're talking about. Fuji's probably 150s then. Maybe someone is kind enough to finish a lap so we know. There we go. LMP2's done. Sadly, no GT3s. Okay, doesn't matter. I think with 12 liters we'd be fine. For around 6-7 minutes actually. Yeah, 12 liters should still be good. And it doesn't make a huge difference if we are not perfectly fueled fine. Unless we're talking about thousands in the end, which I don't think we will. Right. Guys, welcome to the stream. You should try again the LMP2s in the freezer. What a start. I miss standing starts though. Absolutely missing it. This is where it can also make a huge difference as a driver, as we've seen before. So let's see. I'm offering you guys a last to first challenge if we get pulled by more than 8 or 9 tenths. But I might be absolutely overestimating my situation as well. We'll see about that in a moment. Really like driving the GT3s at the time. And you know, like, I'm not the biggest GT3 fan at all. But the way Studio 397 Motorsport Games for Le Mans Ultimate got the GT3s done is just simply amazing. Would appreciate what you guys are thinking. Is the GT3s that we have on Le Mans Ultimate the absolute ultimate GT3 at the minute in the sim racing world? Or do you think different? Let me know. Let me know in the chat, let me know in the comments area below. Interested to hear and find out your thoughts. Altaman, Merry Christmas to you, bro. How are ya? But aren't the LMGT3 like the very same than actual GT3s, or is there a difference? And yeah, I'm sorry for actually not knowing exactly what's going on in the world of sim, well, in the world of racing in that regard. Is there an actual difference between LMGT3s and other GT3 cars? I don't think there is it? I might be wrong. Ah, they are slower, are they? Less aero, less power, different tires. Hey Fabio, Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank you for joining. Okay. Apparently, I do not know my stuff at all. So I happily take your advice and say, yeah, you can't compare them to something else. Get that. So it doesn't look like I need to offer you a last to first challenge since we're not starting first. That far ahead, like, we're not that dominant as many people may have feared. That said though, we're still in qualifying though. But Tarek Adam, I think he was Quack yesterday in some other race that I've seen. I think Nicolini was doing the Spa race as well. afterwards. Okay, so we need to stretch our legs. Ichichi, Merry Christmas, thank you for joining as well. I think I'm losing a shit load of time here on the brakes into turn 4. Generally speaking, you see me misbraking a lot. Was the best penultimate turn I did in a while. Sorta effed up the last one though. Can we snatch the pole? A provisional pole at least, as we have one more shot. A 2.5 tenths clear. And then we're too early on the brakes again. Grande. I guess it's fine. Completely overdriving as well. I somehow improve. Think we can. Oh, I could have. So yeah, not trying to be on the ABS here in those turns is probably the key. It's good, it's good, it's good. Balta Fava 74, what the hell, man? What a Christmas present. Merry Christmas. Keep up the scoot work and perhaps what? Guys, a massive shout out to Walter Faber, 50 euros on the super chat donation. Bro, thank you so much for your Christmas present. Really much appreciated. Guys, 16 splits. What the fuck? So, we are doing, apparently, what were the lap times that we're doing? Was it 38, 39s? Going by 98, 13 times 2.25, 30 liters on the fuel side should keep us safety. I take 31. Great. We are starting the drive straight away. Quickly opening the window. So, and then we run a 20-minute race. Alright, come to the green. Damn, you're sitting so high in a GT3. The wheel doing things, the work on its own. Sometimes you'd wish for that, for sure. Ah, I forgot some settings. Bit too much touchy from my side. Gosk, thank you for your follow. Welcome on our Twitch channel, appreciate it. Nice drafts. Lost a little too much momentum there. Yeah, some BMW went flying, I guess. Man, like, it is so hard to compare Le Mans Ultimate to R Factor 2. I'd still say you feel that there is a base from R Factor 2 inside, but it's incomparable to R Factor 2 simulation, to be honest. Okay, so 15 minutes to go. I need to make sure to get a move done. Wow, so much time lost there last lap. It's hard to find a sweet spot. Probably you would need to deal with those settings for every other corner. I think having a little bit less TC than the full TC ABS is the beneficial way to have it. Out of the final turn, I just can't get the run. He's sort of in my way, or personally I do not 100% know how I can position the car there. On the TC settings, a low cut and a medium... Shit. A medium TC and a TC slip is way to go there, I think. So safe to say that a last to first challenge would have resulted in P2. I certainly have my strengths over him going into the third sector, inside the third sector, but then on the final turn, I just can't make the difference. Ah, this time. This time we have a chance. Well, could have easily kept that position. We have 11 more minutes. Plenty of chances left. You move on the brake. And you leave me no chance in running a bit deep into the turn. Although I'm pretty sure I just occupied the apex. I'm not running too deep in the first place. But we had to work for that move, which is nice to see. Yakari, I think I replied to you already on the Discord server, I'm not sure. Okay, so that is too late on the too early on the brakes here. So guys, after this race we're gonna jump into, I think, the Ferrari at Bahrain is the next on the menu. I'm not running TC0 on the slip angle. Where do you see that? It's TC6. That's fine. Ah. Yeah, I haven't watched my server today yet. Sorry about that. Oh, 6.5 more minutes. This stage I'm also unable to shake him off. It'd be nice if I could finally go ahead and do so. Hey Storm Apex, how you doing? Yeah, as I said, like, standard TC, somewhat in the mid area, 6, 7, 8. The cut in the GT3 is between 3, 4 and 5. The slip also between 6, 7, 8. Has the best chances. Is that the aero push from behind, or why the hell is my car just suddenly going so loose? Sometimes it's just, it feels easier to be in the hunting position rather than being in the hunted position. 10 slip I would consider is too much, yeah, absolutely. Guys, I would like to thank you for 11.6k subscribers on the YouTube channel. If you guys appreciate the stream, if you love to see more about Le Mans Ultimate, then please have a follow on Twitch, subscribers on the YouTube channel if you haven't done already. would support the stream big time. Yeah, Tom, I think it's a driving style of mine. Like, I want to be, or I wish to be, running into the TC slip first and then rely on it. Makes it for me much easier to drive. As we have 4 more minutes in the race. Smooth is much faster. Finally. Nick rides, I'm running on a 49-inch ultra wide screen. ABS I run between 8 and 9. Can we go for fastest lap in the end? Will be close. Well, I need a 10.5 to get fastest lap overall. It's close to being a PB. Lost too much time in the last sector. 2 more laps, I think. Yeah, front left is getting cooked as indeed here in this turn 3. It's insane. As soon as you start overdriving, the tire really starts. And not the tire starts giving up. The delta starts giving up, effectively. Should be the only time we're encountering traffic here. Tarek, they are considered medium. That was the final lap. Awesome. Amazing. That's great stuff. So we have a quick look at the overtaking maneuver we did. There we go. So again, like, it was a close move to the braking zone, but it was reactive. Like here, I sell the dummy on the outside. Was it reactive? I don't know. But he made me having to steer. Like, look where I start braking. I even start braking earlier than him, but because I'm unsettled, I'm only like a little bit. Where's the mouse? I'm only a little bit on the brakes. And then I coast myself in. I mean, I guess he wanted to go for the switchback, but it's not like I squeezed him off. Again, it's just like yesterday in that incident. He made that issue up in the first place. Yeah, he tried to cut back, was too close. Let me see from the mirror. From the... Yeah, but like, even if you try to switch back, like he turns in normally for the turn. It's a bit, yeah. But anyway, that was the only thing we really need to look at. Maybe we can have a look into lap 1. I also felt lap 1 to be dicey into turn 4. Tarek, you can run hard into the brakes in a straight line, but you need to ease off the brakes as you approach the turn-in point of the circuit. Here he left more than sporting amount of room. If he didn't leave that much room, I think he could have kept the position there in the first place. And we have a look into turn 4. I mean, I get bamboozled from that LMP that's locking the brakes and spinning. Wow. And there I run into his rear. Not 100% perfect either. Anyway, guys, we're off to Bahrain. We are leaving the session. Oh, hey Tarek. Nice pace. Nice fighting. Despite I'm not too happy with having the touchy in the turn 1 on the actual move, but it's fine. It was good racing. Right. So, next up. Is LMGT3 fixed at Bahrain? Competition. Well, I don't call that competition. I call that for sure we're not going to win that. Anyway, be right back, guys. Doesn't really make sense to go out really, right? Anyway, quick checkup. Hey Artemis, how you doing? Sorry, that's Laurie actually. Alright, I'm so sorry. Guys, I forgot to actually say thank you for your big audience in the last race already. We're gonna have 2 more races. This Ferrari at Bahrain. And then we are running Porsche Hypercar at Spa. I never drove the GT3s here. Just like in Fuji. It's going to be a completely new adventures. And I'm not quite sure if the Ferrari was the right pick, but I'm gonna take it anyway now. Once again, a big shout out to Walter Vava for donating 50 euros on our super chat system on YouTube. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Espla Honda, hello and welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay, so no practice streams, right? That's why we are here, joining the event. Oh boy, Geordie swears in it. Yeah, and I think at this stage I rather would have done some practice, but it's fine. We're asked to be on pole, we're asked for winning, and we won't do either of it. Good hustle! Thank you for the follow and welcome. Yakari cheering us with 300 bits for the Christmas. Thank you so much. Oh, hello. Thank you so much for your Did I hit him? I don't know really. Thank you so much for your cheering of 300 bits, bro. Much appreciating the support. Laurie, yes, since the GT3s were launched, we would have had to expect higher player counts in the first place for the drop week, right? But then also I think this week the player numbers re-increased a week after the GT3s even were dropped with all these special events and so on, so absolutely, that is a huge help. That is indeed a great development. SimCard Geezer, thank you so much for cheering with 100 bits. Merry Christmas to you as well. Appreciate the support. What is the fastest cheese in the world? Mozzarella. Oh boy, a dead joke. Fan10 is going to be a killer. Of some kind. Simulation, Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I can't see the chat from TikTok here for whatever reason, but personally I wanna tease that TikTok channel a bit. So thank you for joining from over there. So, have your bets guys, P5, P3, P1, where do we qualify? I'm gonna be bold and say P3 or 4. I look forward to Qatar for a different reason. I kind of like the track with its flow and its high-speed turns. I'm not quite sure whether the racing on Qatar is going to be great, but as I said, like I love it for its flow and for its rhythm that it has, and for the fact that it doesn't really exist anywhere in the world of sim racing yet. And we're not only getting like a model version out of an F1 game, no, we're gonna get a laser scan version, a 3D laser scan of Qatar. That's just simply amazing. About 5 minutes. Is it a 2-minute lap time that we're doing? I think 3 total laps. Anyway guys, here we go. First time lap coming up. That's great, huh? More GT3 fixed splits on Le Mans Ultimate than on iRacing in a comparable environment. That is crazy good. I mean, that in itself shows that Le Mans Ultimate is proper competition for all these platforms that iRacing is servicing. Whether that is kinda IMSA, GT3 fixed, and all of that sort. So let's see, 36.4, 36.1 has been purple. Second lap's going to be faster anyway, probably the last lap even, because temperature's building up in and on the tyre. Middle sector, 56.6, sorry, 53.6 against some other 50 something, probably been put in by Swears. Which Thomas? Late. So that attempt is gone for good. More testing. Spears is even a second off. Who's leading? Simon Allo and Joe Azevedo. That understeer here is so fierce. So where did I brake for turn 1 in my first lap? You know, you can get top of the leaderboard with the fastest lap in the race, and if you, like, I don't know, have a pit stop when there is more rubber on the track in the end because you had damage or whatever, and you just go for it. Might be a glitch, might be real. I don't know, what is the lap time that has been put and presented on the leaderboard there? So you have to actively use some curbs. I don't know if I'm able to do 610 faster here. I'm also kind of worried looking at Jordy Swears just at the name itself. Let's see, 610th, maybe we can do it even. That wiggle though. Three tenths at least. Two and a half. I won't make all the 6 up. We're super lucky that this isn't a cut. We should snatch second though. Noiboy2 Gaming, thank you so much. Appreciate it for your follow. Ah, Swears! So it is third indeed. Told you about Swears. That Mr. Swears is going to be a threat. So 20 times 60, we're doing exactly 2 minutes. Ooh, 10 or 11 laps. So hard to say. I go with 11 for safety reasons. I just don't want to be caught out, you know. what though? I might think that third place might not even too bad of a position. Because we get the draft on the get-go. Even with a perfect drive, we wouldn't have got into pole here, or also not into second. So all good, all good. The balance of performance according to each track is pretty good, I guess. Yeah, that makes total sense. Anyway, guys, if you appreciate the stream, if you love the Le Mans Ultimate content, please have a follow on Twitch. Subscribe us on the YouTube channel. I would massively appreciate your support. Right, green, green. No! Speeding. Okay, top 5 needs to be... Ah, that was... Oh no! This race got completely wrong. I wanted to be at the front to try and run away a little bit from people. Well, here I sit in the middle of everything with a drive-through. And those are vital 3 or 4 seconds that I'm losing to top 5. I went too low with a TC for the opening lap. Ah, oh, this is so shit. Like this alone could have been a massive race now. I need to re-watch my stream afterwards because I felt the starting procedure kind of screwed me over to an extent. Anyway, guys, this is not over yet. I don't know what has been the gap on the qualifying, but I assume we have chances to recover back into the top 10. Again, like right now, I'm sitting how much off the lead? 5 seconds. They are obviously all missing. Ah! Gravel to fast challenge. Go, go, go. Holden, thank you so much for a €2 super chat donation. Merry Christmas to you. F. I killed such a good race. Anyway, let's see what this can still bring us. I should have committed earlier to that inside lane. I committed too late for it. If I committed earlier, everything would have been fine with Geordie, but then we had a contact, and as a result of that TC setting for turn 1. The speeding is so unfortunate. I need to really check whether I went out of... Like, you know, I could have gotten the slowdown and went over the red line. to the car ahead, which got me the penalty in the first place. Okay, anyway. 15 seconds to the end of the queue. And you guys can already place your bets on how much DR we're gonna lose. Remember, we won last race with a pole that was plus 1%. And despite this is beginner, I would still think we're getting like a minus 10% or so. Thankfully no damage. So it might be 3 or 4 or 5 boring laps, but then I'm pretty sure we're gonna appear on the rear end of someone. I'm sitting dead last. I thought this was a higher split count, but that's fine as well. Let's see how far we are down compared to the lead. 28 seconds. Jenkins with 10 Polish zloty. Thank you so much for your super chat donation of 10 Polish zlotys. Merry Christmas to you. And it's absolutely not over at all. And that was the first guy with damage or whatever. Sometimes you've just been biting with too little experience, right? Hey Flosino, Merry Christmas to you as well. I'm just racing this afternoon. I'm gonna go to my family for dinner. Bossy93, thank you for the follow and welcome. Toma here, yeah, this move wasn't making too much sense indeed. But it's those things that you sometimes explore and then regret afterwards, right? We all do them in life. I did them in that race here. Anyway, let's see what is our average overperforming. M Noise is in the pits. You can see the backhand queue. He's not in the pits, he spun. Either way, what are the deltas? 2.5, 3.2, 2.5, 2.6. 5 laps till we catch him. The issue, the race probably is just 7 laps to go. I'm sorry for the short boredom we have on the stream here for a moment. The action will reappear in a bit. And then afterwards we're gonna jump into the Porsche, running an intermediate hypercar fixed race at Spa. Last lap deltas. 4.6, 3.6, 2.1, 3.2. We're going faster than the leader as well. We probably could have still won the race despite our F-up, but okay. And I don't mean the F-up with the drive-through. I mean the F-up with the turn 1 incident. Maybe I damaged Geordie's cars by doing the dive. It was a bad dive. I'm very much aware of that. Robin Simracing, Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank you for joining. Okay, we're coming closer. It is about being crunch time. Ten minutes to go. Can we move up 6 spots? It's a bit ambitious. Top 10 is 13 seconds away. And obviously we need to get through the traffic without dying. As you can see, we're on the edge of the limit. Anyway, we keep trying, and this is why you guys enjoy sitting with us here most of the time, I guess. So if you love the sim racing stuff, if you love the more ultimate content, please help a follow on Twitch, subscribe us on the YouTube channel, give the stream a like for sure. And then of course, if you feel like it, become a member on the channel, become a subscriber on the Twitch account for ultimate support. That way you are supporting us with a €2 or €3 a month. Of course, if you want to support us with more, do it like the guys that were throwing bits and cheers and super chats, or use the direct donation link in the bottom of the video description. That is obviously always there. If you feel like you want to support this with a little bit of a tip. Yeah, indeed. Also greatly appreciated. Anyway, so I need to come back to business. After having 2 or 3 really strong laps. Oh, I really had a bad one. Yeah, Andy. Faulty starting procedure. Needs fixing. I'm gonna take my time right after the race and scroll back in the stream to see what I did when we speak about it. Oh, Spinala, a freebie. Kataga. P15. Ah, now it's starting getting tight though. Ah, Lazic. I'm pretty sure Devin will defend his system. He will probably find something that I done wrong. P14 then. Azevedo, the guy that sat in 4th, now on the back foot as well. Rump was flashing slow down very fast. Yeah, I assume so. But if it really just gives me 1 second to alter the speed, then that's wrong. There should be a threshold. Anyway, gonna check this. Yeah, to be fair, like, I would appreciate if the game had something like a 5-second penalty. Because the drive-through is super harsh every time. Same with the track limits, you know, give it a plus 5 seconds. I'm not even sure if that is a WC rule though. So right now, did I completely lose the speed now or what? Or did others just pick it up? Hello Nico, Merry Christmas to you as well. I thought I could make a little bit more of a difference here, but oh well. It is what it is, I guess. I'm equally fast as the lead, and then guys right ahead of us are equally fast as the lead as well. Well, it just shows you what kind of competitive split we're sitting in. But what do I expect, right? 16 splits, we're in the top split. Of course you don't get the people that are just fooling around. Yeah, WEC is very harsh with the penalties indeed, but then there's also some little leeway, you know, like you don't get a drive-through for being 10 centimeters off the line or driving, like there's not even a stay below 60 kph speed thingy. You know, in WEC on the start, if you do 60, 61, 62 before the green drops, you don't get a drive-through for that. Here in this game you get, and it's just black and white. So I would say that the human component is missing. But Bourgeois, we could still get him. The race was faster than this. It's not. Also, the fuels are not very good race. Hi Dynasty, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Much appreciated. I guess one more lap after that. Yeah. But ahead of us there's Touchy. I'm coming. Are they full wide? No, they are twice wide. Twice too wide, that's what I was looking for. Let's see, last lap shenanigans, here we come. They keep battling like this. But I would have needed Binder in 13th. Going for the guy. Damn it, I'm really missing that one lap. Eagle, thank you for your follow on the Twitch channel, appreciate it. I won't be able to make up 4 seconds. Sad story. So, how much DR are we waving goodbye to? Have a guess. Yes, beginners, Andy. I think it's just 4. RBS, thank you so much for your follow. Welcome to the stream, bro. Salinu, the BOP is really good. Yes, keep up the touchy. I'm coming. Tell you is exactly 1 lap that I'm missing here. We can go through the result a bit to check on the balance of performance. -17. Let's see. Ah, damn it. 14. It would be so lovely to have multiple profiles. Rather than just one. So winner is a Beamer, then a Corvette, then a Ferrari, then Beamers. It is a Beamer Cup though. Got to admit that. 59.6 we did. Small sigh. Not are they super more thick than on the V2? So yeah, it is the FPE V1. -10. Good call, Jenkish. Props to Jenkish for knowing the number. It's really funny. My driver rank goes like this at all the time this year. Right, so next race is going to be, and here you see why my ranking is going up and down, because I do 11th, do firsts, do second, then I do 7th and die and be dumped, then I get a 10th. You see it's like really going up and down, like good medical results. That actually was bad, should have been a win. And 2 good results, a shit result, 3 good results, a shit result. This is what I'm doing at all the time. At all the time, you have to have the good results. Right, intermediate starts in 30 minutes. I hope it was 20. Anyway, that gives us the opportunity to have a look into the start procedure that we just did and that we presumably just effed up. So we are checking on our stream. Bear with me for a moment. I'm picking this up. So we're going back like 22 minutes. Here we come. So what have we done? This was catch up. This was slow down. Slow down. Here we are fine. 61, 63. Here I took some distance. Going back to the green. See. Look at the period, how long we get slow down at the top. It is less than 1 second that I react to it. Still on the catch up. I don't know, like, you guys we can look at the full scene here at the minute. So that overspeed part was fine. Then we're getting slower and we're going a bit faster, but we came back to the slowdown within literal, like before it like starts flashing big time. And then we go a little faster to catch up. Take a little bit more distance, go up to 80, okay, but then like this. I need to go one picture back though. Bear with me. This, we're in the green. We're in the green. Is Andy still watching? Andy Long, you're still here. Because this is rather interesting right now. We're still in the green box. I'm not allowed to go too close to that car ahead. I'm already on the brakes, slowing down. And I'm far away from this red line, right? And then it's like this. This is the time it takes me to slow down into the proper racing speed, which is less than a second. And if you're too fast on that transmission and then there's nothing you can do, if it's 61, 65, 69, I think that's just not right. I know Jimmy Ellison will watch this and be like, oh, this is black and white stuff. This is exactly what it needs to be. But I disagree. I do not have any competitive advantage with this. Then it should have shown me an erratic driving or whatever, but I disagree with that penalty. I really disagree with it. Share. I need to get the timestamp after the race. That's fine. Okay, like whatever. I'm going a bit mad here at the minute with my thoughts. I don't know, like it showed me driving a drive-through penalty for speeding. That's what it showed. And I don't think I really sped. Yes, Seb, but again, I haven't done anything wrong according to the system. I have been ahead of the red stuff in the beginning of the starting phase, and immediately corrected that. And if you correct that within 3 or 5 seconds, it starts flashing. And when it starts fast flashing, you need to react quickly. And it never got to the fast flashing point, so I stay with. Yes, Andy, I went through the red barrier, but I went through the red barrier a couple of times beforehand, even doing just 65 or 70. But that's BS. Like, the red barrier is... It speeds up, and at the same time, when another car is ahead of you, it slows down so quickly that you can't physically brake that fast if you're trying to catch up on it. Yeah, anyway, I keep talking around my neck now. But again, I disagree with it. There was races where I've been ahead of that barrier quite a bit longer, and it didn't give me a pen, so I don't get why this is a pen now. Anyway, too much rumbling. Porsche. Joining a bit of practice here. Ah, Andy, not live. Why not live? Alright. Oops, wrong chat. What a noob. Copy. Noted. Let's see how the soft tire is holding up here. Has been a while till I was in the Porsche last time. Merry Christmas there, thank you. Stream of it, hey there, how are ya? Okay, let's enjoy LMDH. It's quite some while back that I've last raced an LMDH. I think I haven't raced a Porsche for how long? Very long at least. So guys, we're coming to our final race. I appreciate everyone's appearance today on our Christmas stream. Merry Christmas to all of you. I hope you had a little bit of satisfaction so far in the stream on the Christmas Eve day. Might be Jenkish out before the big update. Might have indeed been the last time I raced the Porsche. So here we're coming back at it. Is that the leader? It is. Car drive is much easier than the Lambo. Is it equally quick though? Note to myself, new tires doesn't mean you can smash the brakes. Oh, wow. Whom of you have seen yesterday's championship race at Spa? And turn 1 in my Ferrari. Oh my god. Later. I can't believe it, that Porsche went through the hole, through the dipping hole, and didn't understeer. Like, really great. The stability of this Porsche in Pujon is phenomenal. Oh, Laurie, just have a look at yesterday's race stream and watch a couple of turn 1s of me in the dry with a Ferrari, and then you'll absolutely see what I am referring to. Hint, have a look at the apex. Which brings me to an interesting... I have a general braking issue for final bus stop turn. But I have a question to you guys, and I might bring that up on a YouTube community poll. What car category do you love seeing us driving the most? Is it Hypercar? Is it GT3s? I'd appreciate you guys' feedback on it. braking zones are still a bit longer on LMDs. But look at these exits. Cars just butter smooth, easy to balance. Here into Pullhorn, it felt like you can like easily just throw it. Lawrence, that's fine. I gotta tell you though, for most of the time, the pole won't change what I'm picking, but it might change if I rather just go for, you know, special events, or maybe also beginner at times. But that braking performance generally of those LMDs, so much improved. And I wonder if you can pick the soft in those conditions, or whether it is also burning away and you'd rather be with a medium. I think I'm going to try finding that out. Laurie, no, I have not looked at my seat time. I haven't even calculated it, I think there's no such statistics within the game, the seat time, isn't it? But it appears to be that we need to drive LMDH more often. Mitch, thank you for the follow, welcome to the stream, how you doing, bro? Merry Christmas to you. The viewer count is what you're referring to. I mean, there is not enough time frame really for that. The last poll I did for the Le Mans race was pretty close, I think 55 to 45 for the GT3s. But I think in the long term, most of the people enjoy the hypercar races more than GTEs or GT3s. I'm not sure, we'll find out. JNC25, thank you for the follow, welcome. Could deal with one click less slip UTC, and it could also deal with one click softer front ARB. Oh god, yeah. Hey Pete Simracer, if Santa was bringing the one gift of sim racing hardware, which one would I wish for most? That's a tough one. That is a real tough one. Right now there are three options. One that is completely over the moon and is like completely utopic. And you guys may remember a guy called Michael Clark in 2018. I'm not sure what has happened to him. Like at some point he never replied to anything anymore. His last words that he say, like, there's a tornado coming, he needs to get ready for the bunker. I hope that he didn't get struck by it. I just hope that he has lost interest in sim racing and went to do something else with his precious time in life. But he donated an amazing $5,000 to us. It was like 2019, I believe. And the absolute legend was like, get that Akira Mercedes wheel and get Huizenfeld sprints and leave the rest. And I was like, dude, what the hell? Like, I can't deal with a donation of $5,000 in a single day. He was so generous to enable us getting the overall equipment that we have today. So yeah, like, if we imagine him being Santa, I'm now taking the medium tire for reference. If we imagine him being Santa today, I would... If money doesn't have any value, then I would love to have SimuCube active pedals, the full set, clutch, brake, throttle in absolute ultimate configuration. I think that would be like insane. But that is like the completely out of the window kind of thing, because I think that's 4K euros or something in value. So since we're talking about something different, then I would either love to have that Mercedes F1 wheel, the officially licensed Mercedes F1 wheel. Or a GSI P1X or Hyper P1. Is it Hyper P1? Is it Hyper X? Like that fancy F1 type of wheel that came out last year. That looks a little bit like a Red Bull F1 rim. It's my only downside of it. The F1 Red Bull rim look that it has. But apart from that, I think I would be loving getting that. Those would be my ultimate Christmas wishes for Santa. Revental, will Le Mans Ultimate beat iRacing in terms of big events next year? That remains to be seen. My personal guess is not yet. The good thing with Le Mans Ultimate LMDH cars is you can actively manage the regeneration in the back. The higher your RPM is, the more the regen is regenerating energy out of it. That means you are naturally calming the rear brakes down when you are going in low RPM into the braking zone like this. Wait long. That way you have good deceleration still, but the rear end isn't yet snapping or locking and locking up that quick. I can't help it, for whatever reason the soft tire in Spa on a hypercar is simply not working longer than a single lap, if even that much. I would even say a medium that you prepare with one out lap and one time lap, and then have a fast lap is better than a soft. And perhaps to have the real comparison, I need to run on the same configuration that I ran it before. Salinio, my computer has cost 3.8 or 3.9k, can't remember exactly, but there or thereabouts. And I kind of need such a machine every 3 years. If I'm entirely honest, I'm sitting on that machine now for exactly 3 years at this stage, so... I think next year I need to invest into it again. There's a huge show. I'm afraid we have too many of these iRacing fanboys. Like, feel free to point fingers at me now for saying this, but I think they only consider iRacing for their needs. I'd be like, that's my Bible, that's where I spend my $250 each year for subscription and new content. And then they'll defend that software no matter what. As we've seen now with the update of the GTP. Oh. Oi. Bless me. Excuse me. There's coming another one. Where is it? Okay, so guys, race is coming up in a moment. Ultimate question. Wish for another Last to Fast challenge, this time for real? With an actual chance? Or want to see us just going as fast as possible? Anomiex, you've cancelled your iRacing subscription for LMU. Now I call that commitment. Well, that's great to hear. And, well, I mean, you may excuse me saying, but you then don't fit into the window of the classic iRacing fanboy, right? Because they would be saying, like, I'll pay double the thing, but I got like so much more content that no one else uses, but I can use it just for in case. Then I would even say that argument is wrong, because of course you need to buy R-Factor 2 as a game, but if you're on Pro Plus subscription for LMU, then you also have all R-Factor 2 DLC available. And I think that is a big bargain, isn't it? So eventually, the mediums are equally fast than the soft, but more stable. I'm on Evex, I have the same issue. I think I sunk 2.2, 2.3k euros into iRacing for both subscription and content. And it's not like I regret it, but I don't have any use for it anymore, right? At least having any use for it right now. That might change in the future. Like I told you, we might come back to iRacing a little bit in the future, just to vary our content a little, because what I found out, I don't want to be just a streamer that is going bound to one platform, and if something has happened to that platform, I'm super irrelevant. So I want to have a community that can join in for this and join someone else for other things. I love everyone enjoying the more ultimate content with us here all together, that is for sure. But you know, if you just watch us for the more ultimate, then that's fine. If you're not interested in iRacing, then that's fine. But maybe I'll find 20 or 30 people that enjoy an iRacing stream from our POV. And then that's a success as well, you know. Tommy, the handling is... it's just so beautiful. You wanna Dommy, you remember what happened in turn 1 with the Ferrari yesterday? Wanna see a turn 1 with a Porsche? East Coast Dave, Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for joining. Okay, event has started. I have not registered for... Shit. Oh, I didn't register yet. There goes the last race. Oh, I joined. Flip it. 20 seconds of Mitchy brain farts. Yeah. Can happen. So, Dommy, I'm sorry, you need to wait for the turn 1 visit by a little bit. But I guess you won't be too furious because you're gonna see a couple of them now anyway. Sometimes I'm just bamboozling myself so goody. Okay. Nice, I forgot about checking with the fuel. I'm expecting 25, so 4 liters. 7 times 60 divided 120. This is 4 times 4. I think 17 liters going to be fine for the quali. Maybe I'll go a bit higher than that. Oof. I was completely distressed, Storm Apex, because you know I signed up with my with my Race Control GG Pro Plus subscription for the first two events, but I couldn't find the third event because that was already going in that particular time slot. So I was like, I need to sign up for it now. And when I joined the practice, I thought I only joined up for the practice instead of like joining the event beforehand. And I'm getting to it. Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you this: if we out-qualify P2 for more than 7/10, I'm gonna start from the pits. I know, I still... How do I start from the pits? Sure. Either start from the pits or park it on the outside of turn 1 and then just go when people are coming. That's what we're gonna do. I found something to clean up the nose. It's great. So Benny Not TV, I appreciate this Porsche a lot more than the Ferrari yesterday. Seems to me like I need to drive a couple more LMH cars in the near future. Yeah, cold season. I also got the window open because I had a goddamn heat before. Maybe able to close it, but just leaving it open now for the last race as well. 30 more minutes. Grandstand Simracing, yeah. The only danger I have if I don't join the grid is that I get the green light very, very late. We can only do 3 more laps anyway. Ah, I'm on the soft tire. Damn it. Yeah, anyway. Wanted to be in the medium, but it's fine. We'll get 2 laps with that tire in those conditions anyway. Ammoniavex, thank you very much for your Prime sub on Twitch. Appreciate that support, bro. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for the Prime sub. And enjoy the stream. Okay. So let's do quali first, and then we consider the race options. I could be sitting here and be like, I need to desperately get back that 10% of DR by winning the race and getting on pole. Sad story is that won't be happening, because I don't think I can score 10% DR in an intermediate race with my skill level introduced. As obviously the system is quite close to iRacing. So in iRacing language I would have had 10k, 10.5k iRating here on the more ultimate. But I'm sitting in an SOF of like 4k, 3.5k maybe. So not too great. So therefore even if I win I only gain like a fraction of it. How do you use the brake forcing game at more than 100% or do you reduce it? I found 90% has helped me. Leon, I have it set as 100% because of what I'm showing you right now. I want to have massive braking performance up until here. And then I want to be able to ease off the brake. But I want to have 100% brake performance up until that slot. Up until I release the full brake. So it is of course a question of dosing and managing and feeling the car and so on. That was very close to a car, I assume. Just the way this car is staying in balance is insane. That is obviously in comparison to yesterday. And then of course, well, this car can do much better than an LMH straight brake. Tommy, you still watching? I hope you do. Yeah, Leon, ACC is obviously very, like you need to be smashing that brake at all times, literally. I know that there is occasions where you need to have the dray brake too, but it's incomparable to the Hypercar and also not too comparable to the LMGT3s. Like also LMGT3s need a good amount of dray braking, not running too hard into the ABS and so on. So, we get a second lap. I'll give you this. Yesterday we sweated our AASSS, you know the word, what I'm trying to say. I sweated that off to score a freaking 59.4 with a Ferrari. And now we're running fixed setup Porsche. And we're doing a 0.6. Not like with no effort, but whoa. That's even an improvement. 55.6. 22 times 60 divided by 120. Exactly 11 laps. 54, 47 liters of the fuel. Despite I went faster with the medium, I still with the soft, I still want to be in the medium. I think it's a more consistent tire over that long run. Gonna go one more click for safety reasons. So 6/10. You know what, guys? Last to first. Let's just go. The only thing I won't do is I don't start from pit lane. I'm gonna park on the exit of turn 1. And then I'm gonna wait for up until P20. Like if someone is like still, you know, before the start finish straight, then I'm not gonna deal with that. I gotta say that though. No, we do it different. Quote me the number of cars we're gonna pass on Camel Straight being dead because spot shenanigans and Auto Rouge. I say 5. Strahinaya, is that you? You in the Proton competition as also a Porsche? Honestly, if you're not that regularly on Le Mans Ultimate, that is a considerably good result that you've put. Okay, we take the time to configure the car. Brake migration, 1 click to the front, 3 on the ARB. For lap 1, we're gonna stay higher in the traction control because, you know, we learned from Bahrain. Stefan Köhler 4, Chorus 2, Jenker says 6. Stra, good luck to you as well. May you not have me in your rear wing towards the end of the race. I know that is what you're probably wishing for. So, we're just very friendly, holding the speed. Have I even picked the medium? Yes, I did. A lot of people have picked the mediums. Interesting. Alright, waiting for the green. Not out of line, please. Thank you. Green, green, green. Turn around. This is the end of the queue. Here we go. This is not Camel Straight yet, but I count 1, 2 is off. think they might not be done yet though. Issue is I can't see. Only 2. And 1 recovered. Oof, that was mine. Pure chaos. Oh my god. I was bamboozled by that torpedo. I saw my front end being dead going into the comp. Okay. 22 minutes of racing. P19. Can we do it? What was our gap to the lead? 10 seconds? 11. I don't think we're gonna make it back to the lead really. That would mean like going a second faster a lap. But let's see how this goes. PC set to the wanted values. Mistake. Ah, soft tires ahead, that's why. This is where I'm gonna have my trouble lap 1 with the medium, but mediums should catch the temperature by the end of this lap. Most of the time you need to fully trust your instinct. Oh, touchy. Is that Toyota gonna go off? No, it doesn't. Meanwhile, we see LMH sliding galore. Oops. Hashtag trusting the instinct, right? 30 air. Got a run. Oh, touchy. Yellow is optional. Ah. Medium versus soft. Oh boy. Koshen, thank you for your subscription on the YouTube channel. Welcome. Seconds to the lead, P15. Oh, tak with the draft for us, thank you so much. Thank you for running into our back, appreciate it. I'm gonna take the track limit. He used this for a brake block though. I need to get my braking game together. And here you see my lacking experience with LMDH cars on the brakes. I can kind of modulate them right in the clean air. But as soon as you're running with a draft coming with extended speeds, there is a little bit of an issue. Limited thoughts, Merry Christmas to you as well. Appreciate your time. Thank you for joining us. And then there is another rule of thumb. It is incredibly hard to outbrake an LMH with an LMDH. Simply because the LMH has a much better braking performance in the straight line. It is easier to brake with it. Here there is no chicane that you can just run wide on. I left you enough space on the chicane, man. We just cut the chicane to maintain position. Björn, thank you very much for your subscription on YouTube. Welcome. Okay, we're sitting 11th. We have a sliding beam W ahead. 15 minutes to go. This is looking awesome. This is looking great. The only thing is not looking too great for us gap to the lead, which has increased to 14 seconds. Yeah, but all those infights we have in here. For that beamer. Yeah, Storm Apex, I'm not sure how that is correlating to it though. Like, you are obviously right. I'm too far off from that BMW. You're obviously right about the higher kilowatts that it has. But again, I'm not sure how this is even interfering with it. I think we can go for a dive there. Oh, he lets us go. No need to go for a dive, you can go for a quack lap then to close gap. Thank you so much, Mr. West. Much appreciated for the Last of Us challenge support. But in theory, you're obviously right, you have a mechanical brake, and then you have more regenerating kilowatts, but I think it just messes more with the brake bias, and I would assume, you know, there's only so much pressure the tire can handle, so even if you build brakes that are designed to have more deceleration torque, I'm not even sure in the slightest whether you can make use of them, if that makes sense. So 201.3 is fastest lap of the race. Only done 202 so far. It was a good margin. Gap to the lead 12 seconds, so we're starting to catch on the lead, but yeah, I would need to catch with 2 seconds a lap, not just one, if we're even catching that much. Oh, Danielson, how are that? Oh, yeah. Storm Apex, that just might be the case. May have a point there because all the downforce is at the front anyway. Oh, Danielson, I can absolutely agree. Merry Christmas to you in the first place, of course. Happily relaying the Christmas wishes back. But yeah, absolutely. This week we've had an increase in player count compared to the end of the last week, which is a first on the more ultimate. Oh, mistake by the poop. Props to Enzo for keeping that one clean. Wow. Around the outside in Puhon. Goodness me. Shitty pants. Probably has costed extra time, but I don't care. The move itself was absolutely worth it. And if you guys think that move was absolutely worth seeing as well, then please have a follow on Twitch, subscribers on the YouTube channel for more of these moves, as I think we're coming to a little bit of a bottleneck situation here. We're seeing there is a huge train ahead. That is that 4, 5, 6, no, it's 5 to 9 with us then. And I think we can get back up to 4th to Joe Boyle in the remaining 4 laps. Perhaps Joe is too far back. P5 is the optimum here. That Ferrari that goes up the hill, that is the target. Storm Apex, you're absolutely right. Hence immediately set. Props to Enzo for keeping that clean. Oh, is that Joe Boyle with a mistake? No, it's not. It's Endo. Was that the leader? That was the leader. Guys, P4 is on the line. I think Enzo with damage. That car looks broken. Or is it? Is it or is it not? Get to the lead 10 seconds. Either way, we need to get past. Enzo on the soft, and I think the soft are now done. Yeah, now melting away here. Those hypercars are so wide, long and heavy. P7. brakes is so hard to do for me. But the Porsche is really, really forgiving with all sort of small errors that we are conducting here. 3 more laps. I need to get by. I need to do moves. Hey Alex, thank you for joining. Actually, no. That's 2 for 1, is it? Let's go. To give that Porsche the draft. And then hopefully I can take my time for the Ferrari. That 2 for 1 was crucial. Absolutely, Alex, last to first after qualifying and pole. We're on a run, we're on the move. Doing 3 more laps, including this one, so this and another 2. Joe Boyle is too far away on the podium, that's fine. Coming from 24th back to 4th is a major run. I would more refer to the Hungaroring Schumacher. Michael, this is Ross. We need 20 qualifying laps. Okay, here we go. Ferrari with the box. 161 Spezi. Thank you for your follow. Appreciate your time, appreciate the interest in the stream. So, yellow flags. Where is that yellow flag from? Not from up ahead. Open turn 1. And you now have Tom Keller with the Toyota behind. So, guys, I think we have reached maximum position, despite we have greens up ahead. Philippines, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch, welcome. Can potentially do another fastest lap of the race. Like not this lap, but next lap. consider 8 tenths away from the last lap. Equal, or slightly catching on the front. Those guys are not done yet in the top 3. They do some crap, we'll be on it. Has never been good when the verge of the fastest lap of the race hangs on the final bus stop turn. I guess I go one more click to the front with the brake guys, just to make sure I'm not blocking the rear. Here it comes, fastest lap of the race. 2:00.6. Well, that was good fun, wasn't it? Let's have a look at the scene of the race. And I think the scene of the race could be either our double move into turn 1, which we did here. The Tom was going deep, or I could cut in. I didn't quite leave enough space. That contact is a bit on me. I should have tried further rotating here, but even then, I think the other Porsche would have just bounced into me. That was the first one. And then I think the other move of the race was our survival run here, where I said yellows are optional. So that chaos, that driving around the chicanes, tucking in behind Morales in the Ferrari, and then I think we did LMDH braking shenanigans. I was so late, but I couldn't quite keep it. But it is good that I was late, because if I would have been in time, I think a couple of other people may have maybe jumped into my rear end. Leon Vallejo, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys enjoyed that race. Yeah, guys, that is what we're doing here on the More Ultimate. Unless we're running the big splits, such as WEC Weekly or special events where a lot of eSport people are in. Whenever I see the chance I could get you some entertaining last to first challenge, I try to take it. Not trying to take too much care of my driving rank, gains and losses whatsoever. And if you appreciate this, then thank you so much for being here, and please become a follower on Twitch, subscribers on the YouTube channel. And for everyone else, look, this is what I mean. Like, we even lost the DR from finishing just 4th. Yes, Tra, I saw you were battling it hard. I had a little bit of like, were you on the mediums, were you on the soft? Yeah, everyone, thank you for being here with us tonight. Merry Christmas to all of you. That's gonna do it for today, guys. I wish you Merry Christmas Eve, Merry Christmas holidays. I may be back on the 27th. Till then, we're gonna potentially come around with some shorts. And yeah, guys, I hope you've appreciated this as much as I did. Really, really being grateful for all of the followers, all of the subscribers we gained today, and all of the viewers we had. Really appreciate it. It was a great stream. Storm Apex, good night to you. Merry Christmas. Straw, do you regret the mediums? I think the leader was on the softs and then he died at some point with overheating the tires. Laurie Britt, Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank you for being here. Once again, a big shout out to Fatah Fava 74 with a €50 super chat donation. Much, much appreciated. Also, a big, massive thank you for all the Prime subs. The Jenkish and Holden, Simcard G's and Yakari for throwing the bits, and also having €5 super chat donations. Much appreciated. Costa Gresper, you push UI and then you turn in was still there. Yeah. Open lobby racing, I call this sometimes. Anyway, guys, I hope you have all enjoyed it. Have a great time with your family and loved ones. Take the opportunity to breathe out and slow down. That is what I'm going to do now as well. Thank you for your time. Merry Christmas to all of you. See you and bye-bye.